You're listening to Week 12 NFL Picks with Uzi, and we're coming off a pretty entertaining week to say the least. A lot of unexpected teams came out, showed out, and balled out. All right, first game of the week, we have the Packers and Lions clashing. Two teams that surprised me last week for two different reasons. I wasn't expecting Jordan Love to throw for over 300 yards and win over the Chargers, and I most definitely wasn't expecting the Lions to damn near lose against the Bears. Justin Fields made a crazy return, and he gave that Bears team a different kind of confidence. I mean, I haven't seen the Bears play this well since last season. This is going to be a real tough matchup between both offenses, but I have Jordan Love surprising the NFL world and upsetting the Lions. How crazy would that be? Give me the Cheeseheads winning by 3. Next up, we have an NFC East showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. It is Thanksgiving week, by the way, so we will have hella matchups on Thursday, and I believe we'll be having one game on Black Friday. So we're pretty much having football all week long. So the Cowboys bullied the Panthers last week, and unfortunately, they did not play their rookies even in the fourth quarter. Let me ask you a question, Dallas. Are you allergic to the idea of using rookies? Now, the Commanders didn't play too bad against the Giants. They were simply overpowered by that New York offense. But you can't expect to win games throwing 3 picks and fumbling the ball 3 times. You can't possibly believe that you can win a game in the National Football League having 6 turnovers. Give me the Cowboys winning this one by 10 points. Last game on Thanksgiving, we have an NFC West battle between the 49ers and Seahawks. The Seahawks will be getting embarrassed by the Niners on primetime television. Folks in Seattle will be throwing turkey legs and flipping tables. They'll be so pissed off. Why? I just don't understand. You're not going to beat the Niners with CMC, Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. Mark my words, this will be a Thanksgiving massacre. Give me the Niners gobbling these boys up like some delicious grilled buffalo steak with pumpkin soup and a little bit of mushroom sauce. Next game is on Black Friday with the Jets and Dolphins playing. Nobody is watching this game. All right, everybody's out shopping for some brand new kicks, brand new phones, brand new furniture, and maybe these Jets can go ahead and shop for a brand new defensive coordinator because this defense sucks. They are the 3rd worst defense statistically in terms of the amount of yards they allow every game. I mean, this defense couldn't stop a broken down parked car with no wheels. They're so trash. I'm taking the Dolphins winning by 10 points. Now, Dalvin Cook was given the ball twice last week against the Bills. 2 carries. Are you kidding me right now? This is the same Dalvin Cook that was given the ball 15 to 20 times a game with the Vikings. This is the same Dalvin Cook that was cracking 70-yard touchdowns last season. And you're giving the man 2 damn carries? Where did all of your brain cells go, New York? I understand the Jets have no idea how to utilize a veteran running back. I mean, we all saw what they did with Le'Veon Bell. Unbelievable. Just release the man. Release him so a team that understands his value can pick him up and give him the touches he deserves. First game on Sunday, we have the Bucs and Colts going at it. Minshew Mafia and the Colts will obliterate Tampa, no question. Colts coming off a bye week. The Bucs got overpowered last week against the Niners. They got about 420 yards dropped on their head tops. Just couldn't do anything about it. Baker Mayfield is a solid QB, but he needs another downfield weapon other than Mike Evans. So until they get him another great receiver, they're not winning any other competitive game. Give me the Colts winning by 3. Next up, we have the Patriots and Giants going at it. New England, you finally understand what it feels like to lose week after week after week after week after week after week after week. We're talking about a team that was the face of the NFL for over 2 decades, and now they have a 2-8 record. How do you like that? Give me the Giants and Saquon Barkley running over the Patriots and winning by 10. Next up, we have the Steelers and Bengals clashing. See, this would have been a great game with Burrow playing. Division rivalry game, both teams playing for a playoff spot. But since the man Joe is out for the season, I'm taking the Steelers hands down to come out with the victory. This may even be a blowout. Who's their backup? Jake Browning? Yeah, it's over. Next game, we have the Panthers and Titans going at it. Who the hell is watching this game? 2 teams that will not be making the playoffs. 2 teams that have officially hit rock bottom. And 2 teams that need to make a lot of new changes in the offseason. Who's going to win this game? I personally believe that it's going to end up in a tie. Next up, we have the Jags and Texans going at it. Jags coming off a big win against the shitty Titans. So is it really a big win? Hell no. I still haven't forgot what the Niners did to this team. 30-43. And they think they have a chance against Mr. Left. Right. Let me see you do it. Get ready to squabble, Jacksonville. CJ will be bringing the heat. and he will dismantle your defense so bad they'll be waving the white flag before the halftime show. Give me the Texans winning by 10. Next game, we have the Saints and Falcons going at it. This is going to be an excellent matchup between two teams that are damn near equal. The Falcons have a solid run game, and the Saints have some talent in the receiving game. Olave, A.T. Perry, and Kamara will be going off. Derek Carr is still out with an injury, so it's Winston time. He had a solid game against the Vikings before the bye week. He was finding his receivers quicker than Carr. I'm real excited to see what Winston will be doing against the Falcons. ATL, you have no clue who you're up against. Give me the Saints winning by 3. Next game, we have the Rams and Cardinals going at it. Kyler Murray versus Matthew Stafford. Who will come out with the victory? Murray is showing a lot of hunger ever since he came back. Like I said before, he was never the problem. The Rams are missing a big part of their offense. Cooper Kupp is still dealing with that ankle injury, so Stafford will be struggling to find another weapon downfield. I'm taking the Cardinals, winning by 3 points. Next game, we have the Browns and Broncos clashing. I was thinking the Browns would completely collapse without their commander-in-chief, Deshaun Watson. But surprisingly, this team is still holding it down. They just had an ugly win against the Steelers, and they were completely dominated in the run game, allowing 172 yards, but they did do well in the passing game, which was the main reason they ended up winning the game. If they can continue to get that passing game going with Dorian, this team may have a chance. If not, look out, because the Broncos are coming, running over anybody and everybody. When was the last time you've seen Russell Wilson play like an MVP? Real long time. Give me Denver, winning by 7. Next game, we have the Eagles and Bills going at it. The Eagles embarrassed the Chiefs on primetime. I knew they were going to win the game, but unfortunately, some Chiefs fans did not believe me. I told you guys to put your money on the Eagles. Now look at you. You lost your money. The Eagles played their cards right, and they barely made any crucial mistakes like Kansas City. Now the Bills are another team that loves making mistakes. So watch these Philly boys just eat them up. Give me the Eagles, winning by 7. Next game, we have the Chiefs and Raiders going at it. Last week, I told you guys the Eagles will be winning that Super Bowl rematch. And that's exactly what happened. Now, one thing that surprised me watching the game is the amount of mistakes the Chiefs made. Fumble, interception, crucial dropped pass by MVS. They didn't play like a 6-3 team. They played like a 3-6 team. It was hilarious. This should be a solid game where the Chiefs can finally redeem themselves. The Raiders are just horrible when it comes to playing teams with good records. Give me the Chiefs, winning by 7. Last game on Sunday, we have the Ravens and Chargers going at it. Chargers got manhandled by Mr. Love and the Packers. That Chargers secondary is literally non-existent. A receiver like Laquan Treadwell could put up Randy Moss numbers up against him. OBJ, Zay Flowers, and Nelson Aguilar will prove to you why this team has nobody on the secondary. Give me Baltimore, winning by 10. Final game of the week, we have a big division rivalry matchup between my Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Listen, we had one game where we made 4 too many mistakes and still ended up winning by 1 point. Now we got the whole world doubting us again, saying the Pasternak was a fluke. He isn't who he thinks he is. First of all, we lost the game because of one man, and his name happens to be Kevin O'Connell. Every week, this guy gets more and more conservative. In other words, soft. I understand he called a nice trick play with the fake punt, and that takes balls. But why are you so soft in the beginning of games? Don't just grow balls in the middle of games. No, you're a man before the game starts, and you're a man after the game. So start the game like a man, and finish the game like a fucking man. We easily beat the Bears next week. I don't care if Justin Fields is active. Give me the Vikings, winning by 10. And there it is, folks. Week 12, NFL Picks with Uzi.